Good to have Shabbos, everyone. Shabbos and Sam Vayelech, the Shabbos before Rosh Hashanah. We don't bless the new month this week, as the Baal Shem Tov teaches, because Hashem blesses the new month, and B'koach Zeh, and the strength that Hashem gives us when He blesses the new month allows for us to bless the remaining months of the year to bring down all the Yeshuas and Brachas and Refuas. But the Netzavim Vayelech doesn't always fall out together and doesn't always fall out on the 25th of the month. We know that the 25th of the month of Elul is the day of the creation of the world. And when we say Zeh Yom Tchilas Masecha, like we learned this morning, that today's the beginning of my handiwork, Hashem is saying that that's the creation of man. And as it's explained in Chassidus, the reason why we don't celebrate the creation of the world as Rosh Hashanah, as the beginning of the new year, but the creation of man, is because the purpose of creation is that man should make this place a dwelling place for Hashem. Like Adam HaRishon, when he was first created, he right away looked around and he said to all creation, let's all bow and kneel to Hashem our Creator. And that's when he said the Kapitel Tilim that we say, the Shir Shayom on Yom HaShishi, Hashem Melech Geis Lavish. And to understand the power and the difference between the 25th and the 6th day of creation, so like we learned today that in order for us to be able to do our avodah in this world, Hashem has to create a setting for us. And the setting is that there's a world and there's a place that seems to be separate. Like the 25th, which is Chaf Hei, also makes up the word Koi. And Koi is an expression of so is it. And it's an expression of concealment. Koi Sevarchus B'nai Yisrael. And most of the prophets that they didn't have the clarity of Moshe Rabbeinu, so they prophesied with Ko, so said God. And Moshe Rabbeinu said, Zeh, it's in front of you, this is the clarity. So the idea is when the 25th comes, it's Koi, it's something that's concealed. It doesn't have the clarity that we could point and say, this is my God. I look at creation and I see godliness. We see the creation, we see actually, it's hard to find God in creation. And the idea, what Hashem wants is, like it's brought down, V'amartem koi l'choi. We should take the koi, the hiddenness, and bring it to life. And how do we do it? Through V'amartem. We create, like we said last week, that it says Vashem Hamarta, by us learning Torah, doing mitzvahs, and by us bringing down the Amir that God should want to utter, the 10 utterances of recreating the world constantly, and especially when it comes to the new year. So our job, our avodah, is to take the hiddenness of the world, what comes into being on the 25th of creation, and to reveal it and to give chayis and to give vitality to it. And that's why when the destruction of the Beis HaMikdash, so what do we say? We say Eicha. Eicha is I ka. Where is the chaf? We're crying that the chafei, the koi, has been separate from chai, and when the hiddenness is separate from the life, so all we see is concealment, all we see is darkness, and then it leads to destruction, the destruction of the temple, the destruction of Yerushalayim, and the exile of the Jewish people. So comes the 25th of the month of Elul, like the Rebbe quotes the Ran that says that in Barcelona they would wake up early because although the 25th is Hashem's handiwork that He makes the setting for us to do our avodah, but our job is to show awareness that we know that the koi, the something that's hidden, has a purpose to connect it to chai. V'amartem koi l'chai. We have to take the hidden and connect it to the life. So I want to bless everyone. It says Atem Netzavim Yom Kolchem. We're standing strong, and like the Rebbe says, the word Netzavim is a person that positions themselves with strength. And then from that we go Vayelech, we become a person of movement. And we move into the new year, and we move into Rosh Hashanah, we move into Yom Kippur with Tshuva and with Simcha, and we lead on to Sukkot, which is the revealed Simcha, all the way to Simchas Torah, until the Yaakov Halachadarki. We take all that energy, and we walk lightly into the rest of the year, that we should have a good Kiban Shior, a Ksivach Simatova, and it's like tonight, Matzah Shabbos, we're going to say the Slochos. We say to Hashem, L'cha Hashem Matzdaka V'lanu B'Yishas Aponim, that God is just, God has tzedek, but nevertheless we don't want to just reach to the tzedek, to the just, to the din, to the judgment. We want tzedakah, that God should give us the charity beyond and above and beyond of what we deserve. As long as we come with lanu b'yishas apanim, we come with bittul, we come with a shameful face and ask Hashem to please bless us with the Shana Tovim Sukkah, and we all have a good Kiban Shabbos and a Leviticus Slichos, like the Rebbe used to say that we have to go into Slichos in a shakaltikahate, in a shaking way of dancing, so we could dance into the new year for the Shana Tovim Sukkah. Good Shabbos, everyone.